Hey everyone, how's it going? Have you been busy, having fun, doing creative, sparkly things? You should be. Well, I hope you all had a lovely week. It's still cloudy here in Southern California. Mojo's here again. She never leaves. Oh, Mo! I've got a good episode for you guys today because tomorrow I'm leaving for New Zealand and Australia. Whoa! Crazy trip time! I am going to go see a bajillion amazing things, which I will talk about later in the video. First I have to talk about something very, very important. Now, you might need to listen to this very, very intense editorial on a few things. So I've been watching Stargate SG-1 again. Now, I've watched every episode. I love the show. I watched it when I was, kind of a kid. I was pretty young. And I freaking loved that show. But Jessica and I were watching it recently, and she pointed out that Daniel Jackson constantly wears this, weird, ugly bucket hat that's, this weird, I don't know. And Jessica, she's an archaeologist. I mean, she has, an anthropology degree and all this stuff, so she's like, yeah, what is Daniel even doing on these missions? What is his point? He's not going to be going into these ones with firefights, but yet he always ends up getting hurt and going to firefights. And also, O'Neill constantly gets hurt. Why is he always getting hurt? There are 3 episodes in a row, I think in the 2nd season, where he's the one that gets hurt. I don't even understand it. Teal'c gets hurt once or twice, and then it's O'Neill and Daniel. And of course, we all know Daniel dies 4 times, but that's beside the point. I love the show. I think it's hilarious, and I'm finally getting Jessica into watching it because she's never seen it before. And it's a great show. So if you guys haven't seen Stargate SG-1, it's up there. It's like that, Next Generation, Farscape. I've watched them all, and they're amazing. But SG-1 holds a special place in my heart because it's just really funny, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. I think my favorite episodes are the Wormhole X episode and the 69 episode, but that one's so funny because they get into a hippie van and wear hippie clothes, and Teal'c is it's great. You guys should watch it. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I've always wanted to cosplay something from Stargate SG-1, but it's just military clothes. I've seen some amazing cosplays where they get all the military clothes right, and I guess I just can't bring myself to be I'm gonna go find some military clothes and wear them. I don't know, it doesn't seem fantastical enough, I guess, but I'd still love that, and Starship Troopers are the 2 military clothes cosplays that I've been wanting to do and I haven't done yet. So one of these days, guys, one of these days. Yeah, go watch Stargate SG-1. It's great. It's a great show. I have a book for you guys to read today. It's not summer reading, it's just a book that you should read because it's great. I haven't read it in a while, but it's one of my favorite Marvel comics. It's Marvel 1602. Now, I don't know if you guys, if you've read this, you know it's amazing, and if you haven't, you need to get out there and find a digital copy or a hard copy and go read it, because it's one of my favorites. Plus, it takes place in 1602. Come on, that's amazing. Historic Marvel characters, yeah. And my favorite character is in it, my man, Doctor Strange, the best character ever. I mean, in my opinion. And he has quite a big role in this comic, which I think is great. And the art's solid, the story is great. One of the writers is actually Neil Gaiman, and he's stellar. So go ahead and pick that up. Tell me what you think in the comments. Gives you something to read this weekend if you're bored this holiday season because it's cold outside, or you feel like reading some more stuff about how awesome Doctor Strange is. Then yeah, pick up Marvel 1602. That is my book endorsement for today. My next thing is I've been trying to film my drawings for you guys on a GoPro, and all the videos I film with it just look like a skater video. It looks like it's extreme drawing, and I can't get it to work. So I'm still working on it. I'm looking up all the tutorials, the hacks, the everything for it, and I'm still working on it. So once I get the perfect angle of the GoPro, I'll be able to do time-lapse paintings and drawings and sculptures for you guys, but since I'm leaving for Australia, I was like, whatever, do it later. But once I figure it out, then those are going to happen. I have the GoPro, I have the place set up, I just can't get it to look right. And I don't want to upload it until it looks at least visible, because right now it just looks like I am filming a Tony Hawk skating like GoPro camera video, but it's not doing anything, it's just filming me drawing, and it's super lame. So once I figure it out, I will show you guys, and it will be grand. It'll be truly grand. So my next thing is, since we're going to Australia and New Zealand, in New Zealand, I'm going to tell you like what my trip is going to consist of. So we're going to New Zealand, which has been one of my dreams since a kid. We're not going to go see Weta. That was one of my dreams, was to go see Weta, but we'll go again, and then we're going to go see Weta. But we're going to go to the Hobbit sets. It's like, there's actually, like, it's the Shire. You can go online, look at it. We're doing a farm stay by the Shire, and then we're going to the Shire for a day. And I will film the shit out of that. You guys are going to see so much. I'm going to bring a cloak. It's going to be great. Ross is going to be so mad. I'm just going to run around, like, humming the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, and it's going to be amazing. Fun fact, I think I told you guys this before, that I took a Legolas standee to prom. So I was super into Lord of the Rings, and yeah, it's going to be great. So we're going to go see the Shire and stay in a farm stay, which is also going to be cool because farm stay in New Zealand, amazing. And next to the Shire is this crazy, crazy ass glowworm cave where there's like, it looks like Avatar. Like, it's out of control. I will put a picture here so you guys can see this. Look at this shit. This is like crazy Avatar shit in real life. We're gonna go see that. Hopefully, I think I still have to book it, but regardless, we're gonna try and go see this crazy glowworm cave because it's fucking amazing. So we're gonna go see that, and then we're going to see Sydney because I have to see the Opera House, because I have to go to Australia and see the Opera House at least once. And then we're going to go see Ross's parents in Perth, of course, because his parents are in Perth. But of course, I asked Ross, like, what's there to do in Western Australia, Ross? Like, what's there to do? And he like doesn't know. He's like, well, Perth is boring. I'm like, okay, but I've never seen anything over there. So if you guys know anything interesting over in Perth that I should check out, coffee shop, I love coffee shops. Coffee shops, like interesting nature things, like, and, you know, beaches, pretty much anything. Just post it in the comments and tell me, and say someplace neat that we should go, because Ross is just like, oh, it's boring. I'm like, it's not boring, Ross. Like, LA is boring. I think Australia is super exciting. So let's find some cool, exciting things to do, including crazy glowworm cave and Hobbit places. I cannot wait for the Hobbit set. Like, I hope I don't get kicked out because I embarrass them. I might, and you never know. I'm also going to be posting a bunch of pictures on my Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram account, which is instagram.com/CommanderHolly, it's also up here in the YouTube page. If you go to my little banner and see the little thing, you can click it right there. I'll be posting videos and updates on there as I go. Hopefully I'll be able to keep these videos regular because I'll be there and I won't be too busy. And even if I have to film them on my iPhone, I will update them because you want to see how awesome all that stuff is. And I know I would. But yeah, and if not, then I will update on Instagram and you can check that out. My poor kitties are going to miss me, but I'll be back soon enough. Mojo just jumped. I pat her on the butt and she jumped like I stabbed her. Poor kitty. She's so disturbed. But yeah, so there you go. I forgot my tea. I was going to drink it and then I left it on the counter. So I'm going to tell you what I was going to drink until I so grievously and carelessly left it next to the sink. But it's white sage and wild mint from Juniper Ridge. It's super good. It tastes like a morning in the California wilderness. And it smells like one too. It smells great. So you wouldn't think sage would make a good tea, but it actually does. So there you go. I forgot it next to the kettle because I was too goddamn excited about going to New Zealand and Australia. So when I see you guys next, I will be 16 hours away from good old Los Angeles in a whole nother country in crazy New Zealand. It's gonna be amazing. Goodbye, cadets! I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go like this. Or like in Stargate, when everyone has like different salutes, like, and how do they all speak the same language? Like, for one, like, I'm sorry, none of them have translators. Daniel doesn't know every language. How are they speaking the same language? But you see them like do different, so like some people go like this, and I'm like, You guys are just making it up on the fly, aren't you? Oh well, I still love that show. Goodbye, everyone! Again! Where's my bucket hat? Where's my Daniel Jackson bucket hat? Come here, Mo. I'm gonna say goodbye. We'll see you later, everyone.